早晨啊，早晨啊，早晨啊！我係香港個人細 vtuber貓村有日啊。咁我哋今日係嚟繼續玩呢個東方快車謀殺案嘅，咁喺開之前啦，就同你講翻樣嘢先。咁其實本身諗住係星期日係會開雜談嘅，但係因為好似有啲特殊事要處理啊，我驚過唔切翻嚟啦，所以就冇咯，冇得開咯，應該。我應該有得開嘅，但係會話晏啲咯，即係大概話10點打後有機會。咁然後同分各位觀眾仲講翻啲早晨，試下早晨你好，孤獨沉默仔早晨你好啊 ，Simon， 我哋而家撈緊隻 game， 係啦，咁就其實都係咁，要講嘅就咁啦。因為發現好耐冇開雜談台啦，我驚到時雜談又點講咧？到時雜談能力又更加差，我哋繼續先。上次我哋OK，要繼續去問啲乘客話喺邊個星期上？好大意味。要有呢個佢哋我哋去翻第一，都好似好㗎。都係應該成日都去餐廳㗎。你要觀察，然後要求佢寫啲嘢啦，因為左手右手習慣嘅咧，係一開頭就會直接用嗰個手嚟個人手嚟寫嘅。然之後睇下先啦。呢度嘅話可以記錄咩？早晨你好啊，先點我哋今日係嚟玩東方快車謀殺案嘅。早晨你好啊，負擔呢條早晨你好啊，高度沉默者 from Twitch， 我哋今日係嚟玩呢個東方快車謀殺案啊，今日。咁就啱啱就話要調查車上面嘅6個乘客啦。咁第一個就係一開頭我哋幫佢揾車飛嗰個叫做嗰個上教，佢就拒絕我哋嘅盤問啊。OK。 打佢真嘅嘢，你唔好咁快。係對得上嘅，但係佢唔食。但係佢知道個住。咦？佢見到幾個女仔。咁錯佢都俾嘅喎。然後第一個就到第二個。I want to know everything。又問佢食唔食煙啦 ？OK。又問佢有冇室友啦？而家喺架車度嘅。OK。好大嫌疑啊！個見到嗰陣係啊，應該狐狸嚟嘅喎。咁先有瑞士，係瑞士唔係德國，對數錯咗。嗯 ，Hello， 我嚇死呢個，以為咧話佢係廿零歲，唉，佢哋睇下先啦。食咗啲藥。咁而家就問咗 都係教授。OK，所以佢唔食煙嘅得。佢係食煙嘅咩？係。哦，佢係食煙。佢又食煙。OK， 真係冇啦。右手啦，都係右手。佢唔係飲 Apple， 係呢兩個係第一個啦。係有嘢飲緊。好似係佢全部嘅手都係冇問題。要問張日，唔知佢食唔食煙？佢琴日嘅而家下一步係要去，因為下一步佢係幾初地去探佢。問佢嘅問完啦，我哋而家下一步係要finish。OK， 毛利先生，你好啊，毛利小五郎。睇先啦。佢而家好 wing 啊！佢而家生命之水解酒液。Everywhere。你之後叫一半150毫呢度。即係我哋要就我哋去揾翻 for string。Let's go。早晨你好啊，嫲嫲，歡迎你嚟睇台友。我哋今日係嚟玩東方快車謀殺案㗎。我哋而家係喺度調緊嗰個叫做生命之水嗰個咩啊？即係總之係宿醉之後下一日要調嘅嘢嚟嘅。早晨你好啊，內套，歡迎你嚟睇台啊！我哋今日係嚟玩呢個東方快車謀殺案嘅。我哋而家係繼續調查緊嘅路上啦。係遊戲冇聲，點解冇人同我講嘅？而家先有人同我講嘅。好過分啊！一直冇人同我講，而家都係冇聲啊！我開另一個，而家應該有聲啦，係咪啊？阿嫲，唔建議笑你個孫啊！好過分啊！
I can't remember if Hotaru prefers it with ginger or without.
係而家有啦，我到時要。
I can assure you that he will want the ginger.
我到時再定翻嗰個聲出嚟啊！唉，15分鐘默劇拍唔到出嚟。你搖走嘅方法好奇怪啊！
There you are, sir. Hotaru will be himself again.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
呢杯就係解酒足夠之星。今日直播時間老人係晏啲 啱啱佢開台，
Here you go, Mr. Mori.
係然後而家要餵佢飲呢
Thank
杯
you
飲
very
品
much.
啦。
Please give me a moment. While this takes effect, it will be a
Okay.
while, I'm afraid. But I will not move from the kitchen.
Since I have to wait, do you
Hey.
know where I can find Mademoiselle Nielsen?
She's in the staff quarters in the
行李
luggage
車廂嘅
car. If the door is locked, John will have the key.
Thank you. I will return. I hope you have a speedy recovery.
員工宿呢邊係儲存。
It's locked.
你要去揾人攞鎖。而家你喺度。
Monsieur Mori told me that you are the one who has the key to open the luggage car door. I will need it.
Yes, that's right. Here it is. Please don't forget to give it back to me.
I will not forget, Monsieur Fauché. I have a favor to ask. Could you visit the passengers who are in their rooms and explain there has been an error with their allergy and diet form?
But, Monsieur Poirot, I made no errors.
Of course not. Call it a computer error.
Yes, it is possible, but even if I can see this is part of your investigation, I do not understand it.
I would ask that you observe which hand
so
each
you
passenger
report on it.
uses.
Ah, you wish to know if they use the right or left hand when they write.
That is my intention.
I will take on this mission for you.
Excellent.
就 個名，佢哋而家係要去。
That's it. It's open now.
I know it's open. Just open it.
A deck of cards. I suspect they were reading diamonds and spades instead of poop. Empty rum
佢飲
bottle.
咗3支朗姆酒咁。好似冇。
Hello, Mademoiselle Nielsen. May I
Hola,
ask
buen
you a
día.
few questions?
I don't have a minute. My career is ruined, and it's not my fault.
But how did this terrible thing come to pass?
My supplies, passenger luggage, our living space. There is so little room. I gave the cargo handlers in Istanbul strict instructions how to stack my crates containing the ingredients I need for my desserts. So as one box is used up, it can be discarded.
And these fools of cargo handlers did not follow your instructions?
Ignored completely. I have 4 crates that must be moved from there to here to correct the order they are stacked. But
There you
placing
go,
the
they
wrong
both are.
crate on top of a smaller crate will crush it, its contents, and my career.
Calm yourself, mademoiselle. I understand. So, the problem is these 4 crates must be moved there, but carefully.
Yes. I have to move these 4 boxes from this location to here. But there is not much space to move the boxes, and I have to be careful never to put a bigger box on top of a smaller one, or the smaller crate will be destroyed.
但係
The
點解你唔
problem
擺
is
側邊
clear.
嗰啲箱上？
I shall assist you.
Thì 佢呢個嘢點玩咧？佢而家呢度點搞？ 你
Et voilà.
You are a lifesaver.
你
Or
自
at
己唔
least
擺側邊
A
嗰啲箱
dessert
上，
saver.
擺人
Thank
哋
you,
啲行
thank
李
you.
暫時擺
I will
擺上。
gladly answer your questions.
你係咪就係
Can you tell me your movements of last night?
Last night after dinner, I stayed in the kitchen until 12:15 a.m. Then I joined Jean and Hotaru in our quarters. Then all of us read quietly in our beds until we fell asleep.
A very
wow.
studious staff.
Không thể
However,
講大話。
Monsieur Mori doesn't seem to have followed the same literary pursuit as the
因
others.
為
And these
心
rum
知就
bottles,
進到
do they have something to do with his hangover? I rather think that you didn't just read last night.
What makes you say that?
咁就係
The empty rum bottles.
個
Were their
我首先
labels
啦
part of your reading last night?
My fault. I must have left them there before I put them in the bin. And these are straight from the bar. Our passengers must have drunk them.
I have my
Hey.
doubts. But why
Yeah,
would
good
she
one, eh?
feel the need to lie? I spoke to Monsieur Mori. He seemed to be quite hungover.
Mori-
He even asked me to make him his day after tonic. He blurted out, "Freya always wins." Wins what? Looking around, it is clear you were gambling and
Hey,
drinking most of the night.
You don't understand. It's late when we're off duty, but we need to unwind. And now there's been a murder? Yes, I admit it. We went overboard last night. But please don't tell Mr. Book. It's against regulations. We could all be fired.
Mademoiselle, I realize your difficult jobs have been made
yeah, well,
more
they can't
difficult. But as you say, there has been a murder. I must have the truth.
Of course. I'm so sorry.
It's not such a crime. I'll leave it there and check in with Monsieur
即
Fauché.
係有得揀講出嚟嘅。
Do you smoke?
No, I never have.
Thank you. Would you mind writing your address on this paper? I'm asking everyone on the train for addresses, in case I need to contact them once they leave the train in Paris.
I understand.
Yes, that's it. Mademoiselle Nielsen is right-handed. Thank you for your answers, Miss Nielsen.
You're welcome.
Another delightful trophy for my collection.
佢呢度都係湖水。俾翻條線
Here is your key.
你嘅鎖匙。
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
About the little favor I asked
Very
of
much
you.
Aha, but of course. I was able to get new allergy forms from guests who were in their compartments. Monsieur McQueen, Monsieur Masterman, Count and Countess Andreni, they are all right-handed. I also asked Princess Dragomirov, but she had her assistant, Madame Schmidt, sign for her. She is right-handed as well.
即係而家
You
係得
have
翻個公
exceeded my expectations. Well done. Thank you, Monsieur Fauché. I'll come back to you if I have more questions.
而家得佢未。醫生仲未。我哋呢個朋友呢個咗啦。
How are you?
It's better. Thank you.
Then may I ask you some questions? It will not take long.
Quickly, please. I have hungry passengers to feed.
Très bien. Can you tell me your
早晨你
movements
好
last
啊，
night?
我哋今日係嚟
Oh,
玩呢個東方
nothing
快車謀殺
special.
案㗎。
When I went off duty, I
然後
joined
我哋而家
John and
係
Freya in their
調查到
compartment. I read for a short
三
while,
分一度咯，仲係
then went to bed early.
係
Reading？
我記錯而家就係三分一度嗰度。
I'm not sure you
有好
have
多嘢要調
recovered
查咗
enough
咧，要
to
揾究
tell
竟邊
me
個
the
殺咗
truth.
嗰
Don't
個
waste what
然後
little
啦。
energy you have recovered to lie, Monsieur Mori.
Yes, sorry, Mr. Poirot. You're
Yeah.
right. It obviously wasn't reading that made my head hurt like that. But if you told Monsieur Book, it could mean my job.
I will keep your secret, but I am investigating a murder. You must tell me the truth.
Thank you.
又問佢食唔食煙啊？
You are
嗰
a
個
heavy smoker.
My job. It is very
佢係
stressful.
heavy
Would you happen to
smoker，
know who vapes
大
on
概
the
係
train?
smoke vape
A
定係
banana
smoke 嗰
flavor?
個
Oh, yes.
呢個嘢咧？
The smell disgusts me. What is wrong with the good tobacco?
I do not have time to answer that. Who is it?
I've only seen one person
OK，
who
咁而家
vapes.
係
It's Captain
暫時有
Arbus.
兩個證係指向上校，
I
上校
see.
上尉啊。
Please write your address on this paper.
My address?
I don't know why。
I don't see why.
I think I hear Monsieur Book approaching.
My address? Yes, of course.
有時我哋喺度威脅佢。
Another right-handed person. Not surprising, most people are. Your testimony was invaluable to me. Thank you.
早晨
Take
你
care,
好啊，
Monsieur
肥格，
Mori.
好有
My
歌
palate
調
depends on your good health.
得唔得加嘢咁？好未？點解咧？個鼻
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing.
I
下次我有。揾上尉對質啊？點解佢咁會講上？咩問題？上尉好似係後。
Captain Arbuthnot, I know that you are the only person on this train to smoke e-cigarettes. We found a vial of e-liquid at the crime scene. Will you talk to me about this, or should I pass on what I've learned to the police?
All right. Come in if you must.
咩叫做你咁支持？
I have just a few questions for you.
Very well. Let's hear them.
油先啦。
Is this e-cigarette liquid yours?
What flavor is it?
Banana.
Well, that is awkward. That's my flavor of choice. But I have no idea what it was doing there, whatever.
Can you explain how it ended up there?
I have no idea. I never entered the man's room.
邊直播斷咗？
Poirot. That's the truth.
又
The young English
Mrs.
lady,
Lewis,
Mademoiselle
Jimmy.
Debenham, was at the Tocatlian Hotel. Perhaps you met her there?
We exchanged a few words, fellow Brits abroad, that sort of thing.
What can you tell me about
Later,
Mademoiselle
why?
Debenham?
Nothing whatsoever. We barely spoke.
The director of the Orient Express, Monsieur Book, thinks the assassin is a woman.
And that is enough to accuse her. She had nothing to do with this murder.
How can you be so certain?
The idea is absurd. Ratchet was a perfect stranger to her. She'd never seen him before.
Did she tell you so?
Well, yes, maybe she did. She may have commented once upon his somewhat unpleasant appearance. If a woman is concerned, as you seem to think, to my mind, without any evidence, I can assure you that Miss Debenham could not possibly be implicated.
It is clear that the captain is defending Miss Debenham, a woman he supposedly doesn't know very well. There is nothing you can recall last night that in any way struck you as suspicious?
It's nothing. A mere detail.
Allow me to be the judge.
Well, before returning to my room, I went to the lounge car to get a glass of water. When I was passing through the first-class corridor, I noticed that the door, which is just after your room, 201, was not quite closed, and the person who was inside peered out in a furtive sort of way. Then he closed the door quickly. I know there's nothing in that, but it was the furtive way it was done that caught my attention. Struck me as a bit odd.
I understand. Thank you for letting me know. What were you doing last night around 1:15?
1:15? I believe I was still talking to that young American fellow, Mr. McQueen, the secretary of the man who was killed. We were in his compartment.
He was a friend or acquaintance of yours?
No, I never saw him before this journey. We'd hit it off at dinner, and the conversation continued into the early hours.
Until what time was that?
Until 1:45 or so. Then I retired to my room and went to sleep.
Could you write down your address here, please?
My address?
Address.
If you insist.
This man is right-handed.
right hand 嚟嘅喎。咁究竟邊個係 left hand 啊？
Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome.
好似啊。早晨你好啊 ，Edward， 翻工辛苦晒啦。我哋今日嚟玩呢個東風派車謀殺案嘅，去見嗰啲寵物。OK。電子煙遊機。呢個2.1，呢個係
Captain Arbuthnot is the
唯一
only
個抽電
passenger to
嘅，但係
smoke
唔知
an
邊個個
e-cigarette.
煙油喺其
Even
他位
if
置
this liquid in Ratchet's room is a solid clue, he has an alibi. Cannot accuse him without any other proof. I'm right again. That happens to me a lot. Pardon this intrusion, Mademoiselle Olsen, but something you told me earlier confuses me.
Oh, please, come in.
How can you be sure Mademoiselle Debenham was in bed all night?
As I told you, I am a very light
非常潛
sleeper. The slightest noise wakes
非
me
常
up.
潛，
If Fraulein Debenham had gotten out of her bed, I would have
但
heard
係佢
her.
點知一定係
I
佢
got
咧？
up this morning around 8 a.m. She was sleeping soundly.
係佢非常前面有啲聲就咩？呢個好似冇乜嘅喎。
That does not
係呢個
prove
冇講大
she's
話。
lying.
OK， 邊一句講大話？另一句
Are you certain you
Hey.
would have heard her?
Yes. Why are you asking?
咁就佢講啦，火車
The train
停咗
stopped
駛先嘅。
around 12:30 a.m. You told me earlier that you went to bed at 10:50 p.m. So you were sleeping before the train stopped. Didn't that wake you up?
No. The
冇
train
嘈
must
醒
have come
佢。
to a slow stop. Did that wake you up?
No, I also remained asleep. Mademoiselle Olsen tries to
Hey.
trip up Hercule Poirot.
哇！有睇先
You
頭
told me
痛。
earlier that you had a headache. Did you manage to sleep well
Hey.
despite your headache?
Yes, thanks to Mrs. Hubbard's aspirin. My headache went away and I managed to sleep peacefully.
And that could be the answer to her
佢矛盾
contradiction.
之處啦，就最尾一個啦。
I spoke to Mademoiselle Debenham and she told me that she got up around 5 o'clock in the
5 o'clock
morning.
in the morning.
She
OK。
opened the door and looked down the corridor. It was then that she saw a woman in a red kimono. How do you explain
佢
that?
分下架
I
片
think
見
I
到
must
嘅
have
喎。
been sleeping very soundly not to have heard it. Oh, but does that make me a
你唔好扮
suspect?
無辜啦，
I
你
am
好
not
大嫌疑
accusing
嘅。
anyone, mademoiselle.
因
Do not
為
worry.
你又話你
I am
前
just
面，你又話你
trying to
心
determine what happened
度上
last
面。
night. Thank you for your testimony.
問完佢，下一步係都冇，就長明明而家係先啦，佢可以提供到俾你啦，佢係冇記錯，佢係指向佢係嘢啦。
Et voilà.
嘅話啦，咁然之後去訪問阿 Book，呢邊啲雪好厚啊！呢邊應該冇，因為邊個㗎？哦，呢個成日都唔記得問。
Monsieur Fauché.
Of course.
So, Monsieur
Hey.
Fauché, are you
Hey,
trying
give
to
him the
hide
attention.
things from me? I know about your little party last night.
You are not a detective for nothing. I'm sorry, Monsieur Poirot.
Thank you, Monsieur Fauché.
就純粹嚇一嚇佢啫。
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
There is no trace of the murder weapon on the train as yet. The
但
killer
是未揾
could
到個
have
兇手
hidden
嚟
it
㗎。
anywhere.
It must be somewhere.
Indeed, as you say, it must be somewhere.
暫時未揾。係啊，然之後睇下先啦。
According to Dr.
個
Constantine's
刀傷報
report,
告
the
就
stab wounds were made by at least one
一個
right-handed
right hand，
and
一個
one
left hand。
left-handed person
先啦，
and
閃起開
with
台
different
先。
strength.
但係咩都未
For
整
the
好
moment,
耶。
everyone I have checked
吊
is
死。
right-handed. It is impossible to
等
draw
陣
any
先，
conclusions as yet.
一
However,
來套詞
I
就
still
話開
have
台
a
時
few
間，
people to
咩
interrogate,
都未整好，
notably the Russian
真係笑死
princess.
我呢個真係。
You still have many avenues to explore?
Indeed, the case is far from over, mon ami.
先之後點
I
知使用者揾出
identified
嚟
the
啦。
person responsible for the
總之
bottle
來
of
套
liquid
加油
for
啦，
the
慢慢
vape
整
found
啦，
at the
唔
crime
爭之後
scene.
就遲多少少開啦，係咪
This is our
啊？
culprit? Do we hold him?
No, unfortunately, this bottle
係
belongs to Captain Arbuthnot, but he
啱啱
has
先
an
翻到屋
alibi
企，辛苦晒你啦，來
confirmed
套。
by Monsieur McQueen
咁你
for the time of
就
the
慢慢
murder.
整啦，延遲直播時間啦。
Monsieur Book, Monsieur Poirot. Michel, calm down. But it's Mrs. Hubbard. She says she
Huh?
found the murder weapon in her room. She's very
揾到個
upset.
空氣
Let's go, Poirot.
，Let's go。我哋家姐。嚟啦，佢喺邊一間房？ 點解點？個圖點解點？好點啦！你睇對你幾好啊，係咪啊？呢啲遲多少少開，然後遲多少少收台啫。點。
I demand to be allowed to leave this train.
Madame, we are in the mountains, trapped in a snowdrift.
Stating the obvious, there is a murderer among us. He had the audacity to
多謝你
hide
同我
his
講
weapon
啦，你
in
唔
my
同我講
room.
都唔知道
Please, Madame
個
Weber,
列車上
take
有
a
兇手
deep
啊！
breath and tell us what occurred.
加快正好啊！
Where did you find the knife?
I wanted to get a handkerchief
喺佢
from
嘅
my
皮包
purse,
度
and
啦。
when I opened it, I saw it. A bloody knife.
OK，
Am I next to be murdered?
I very much doubt the murderer would give you his weapon.
What do you mean?
Madame, he would have used it.
Oh my!
係啊，因為佢有冇掂過把
Did you
刀？
touch the knife?
Of course not. What a question.
I will take that as a no.
係咁，而家我哋去。
Is this knife the real murder weapon, or is it a red herring?
都幾都冇。
Mrs. Hubbard is distraught, Poirot. I should stay with her. Please go on without me.
I have
Still
every
say-
right to be distraught. Thank you, Mr. Book.
勁似嗰啲咧，要做某啲行為有個人走啦，你走啦，我陪佢。笑死真係。OK， 你好。但係都係一節。
Dr. Constantine, we may have found our murder weapon. We need
Murder
to make
weapon.
certain.
There is a pretty quick way to be sure. I have estimated the depth of the wounds. You can easily find the depth of each wound by comparing the width. There are 5 of them that I am not sure about.
即係
Test
有
them,
5
and
度
then we will
係
compare
差唔
our
多出嚟嘅。
results.
I will do as you say, Doctor.
睇先啦。死啦！佢呢個刀痕大概係去到呢度
I must admit I'm not right this
大
time.
啲。
No, not good.
我點知佢嗰個闊度幾多啊？呢個係再短啲，然後呢個再短多少少，呢個得咁多嘅啫。
That was easy. What do you think, Doctor? Is this knife really the murder weapon?
There can be no doubt. You found the same depths as the estimates
Well,
I
they say when
made
they
during
go
the
here, like-
preliminary autopsy. I can assure you that you hold in your hands the weapon that took Ratchet's life.
有佢今晚醒咗啦。
Thank you. I feel way better now.
The rest gave you time to sleep off most of the effects of the drug.
I'm still a bit groggy.
That's understandable.
Are you able to continue your story now?
Yes. Yes, I think so. Where was I?
You were explaining how you returned to the Armstrong house to tell them their poor little child was dead.
Yes, that's it. I felt helpless. My part in the case was
Cầm
officially
tay,
over,
kìa,
but I
tao
knew I
đâu
couldn't
được.
let it go. Daisy deserved justice.
我哋完成咗第4章啦，耶！而家就係第5章開始啦。
2 days later, I returned to the Armstrong house to tell them Daisy would be released soon for burial. I was angry with myself that I couldn't bring them better news. I wasn't prepared for more tragedy.
即係而家直接。
Hello, Miss Moreau. I'm here to see Colonel Armstrong.
Good morning, Detective. Colonel Armstrong is upstairs. He isn't well.
Okay. 咁正常，因為成日正常嘅，因為上九見到自己個女死咗啊嘛。支咪有啲怪咯，到時有嘢就自己整支咪啊。竟然唔喺個女間房度，佢哋喺邊呢？係咪呢間房呢？
Good morning, Colonel Armstrong. Is your wife here?
Here? No, Sonia is not here. Always one step behind. She died of a miscarriage last night. My wife, Daisy, and our baby.
咁佢嘅屋企人全部都離開晒佢啦。
Gone.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I came straight here this morning. I received word that you can arrange for Daisy to be returned to you for burial. I didn't know.
Well, then, now you don't have to come back. I can arrange for Daisy, my wife, and our unborn child to be buried all at once. Very efficient. Being a military man, I can appreciate efficiency.
呢個字周會唔會太黑暗呢？呢個字周
No, you don't know. I don't want your sympathy. I want you to do your bloody job and catch the creature that did this.
I know you won't believe me, but I swear to you, I will find who did this. If it takes me to the...
較細聲少少，我再較細少少叫做呢個叫接入聲先，然之後睇下支咪可唔可以較大聲少少，因為發現支咪咧佢係細聲嚟嘅，佢100噶咯，原來仲有得較大聲啲，而家會唔會好啲？1、2、3。我音量較大聲咁多大力，佢都話唔得嘅。1、2、3、1、2。testing 1、2、3，紅咗。應該150度就得啦，我估啊。而家繼續啦。
I will find them.
Then go. Please go now. Go find them.
係會去㗎啦。你唔好講。鬧我。
The house that once held the laughter of a child now feels so empty. I'm not giving up. I'm a part of this case, or the case is a part of me.
All units, Hike is in the vicinity of the cabin where Daisy Armstrong was found. Spotted a pickup truck drive through the
早晨你好啊
barricades and head
，Travis，
up the
歡迎你
dirt
睇
road
台啊！
toward where the subject
我哋今日
cabin
嚟
is
玩呢個
located.
東方快車
Any
謀
car
殺
nearby
案
who can
嘅。
respond?
Unit 28, we can respond.
咁然
but we're a
後
ways
應該
away.
玩多一陣就完㗎啦。
Dispatch, this is 11. I'm on it.
Copy that. 11, you're good to go.
Copy that.
到第5章，呢個就已經係第5章嘅劇情嚟㗎啦。睇下先啦。
Okay, there's the pickup. Let's see who ignored our barricade tape.
會唔會係個細路？
11 here. I'm at the cabin. Someone has broken in.
Are you requesting backup?
Not yet. I'm going to take a look around.
Copy that, 11.
其實最好係話要幫手。仲未見到有人添。
Footprints. A forensics evidence identification marker. Forensics had to go through this place with a fine-tooth comb.
落去。呢邊都冇。
He's not here. $3,892. When the poor deer was killed. A forensics evidence identification marker. Duct tape to silence Daisy's screams. Damn it, Daisy. I will find whoever did this to you. An individual has entered a police-secured area. I have to stop him first.
佢後邊有啲。呢邊唔俾，即係得返呢度去。OK， 原來呢邊。
Don't shoot, officer. I'm on your side.
Sir, keep your hands where I can see them.
Sure, no problem.
Sir, this is a crime scene. Who the hell are you?
Who the hell are you? Okay.
Boston 6 News. You can get us on cable even here in the mountains.
They haven't heard of crime scene tape in a big city like Boston?
All right, that wasn't my best move. I got all excited. I didn't expect to find the place deserted. It was hard to resist.
You should have tried harder. I'm placing you under
You
arrest.
You
say.
should be thanking me. Look what you apparently missed and I found.
We'll get to that, but you're going to answer some questions first.
I'm more used to asking questions, but
又要問問
fire
題啦而
away.
家。Who are
Who
you?
are you exactly?
I'm Michael Clark, journalist for Boston 6 News. Off camera, but someday I'm going to be anchor.
Okay.
Do you have a way to prove that?
My press card's in my truck.
你度做
What
咩
are
啊
you？ doing here? You should know a crime scene is off limits.
I'm investigating the Daisy Armstrong kidnapping like you.
有5個車
Does
主
the pickup
係
parked
咪
in front
你
of the cabin
咧
belong to you?
Yes, indeed, it's mine.
I'll check. Show me your hands. I'm going to cuff you.
I'm sure we can work out a deal.
？No。
Put your hands in front of you.
Aren't you going to read me my rights?
You have the right to remain silent. Really wish you'd exercise that one.
要死。
Dispatch, this is 11. I intercepted a suspicious individual at the crime scene. I'll check to determine how badly he's compromised it. Then I'm bringing him in.
Copy that, Detective Locke.
真係笑死。有一次見，可唔可以睇？
Clark's press card, and the phone number of the newspaper is on it. Ah, good. I can give him a call.
OK，佢打電話俾個報道佢哋啦，然後睇佢影咗啲咩相先。哇！佢都影得幾多下喎？
Candid photos of the entire Armstrong family. A reporter just doing his job. Or something else?
佢就冇。
The glove compartment is closed. The glove compartment is closed.
呢個係
Telephoto lens. Not so surprising for a journalist.
都冇嘢。我唔記得咗個密碼。3487，多謝你。34。唔好意思啊。
One for the good guys.
我哋而家打電話啦。
Hi, I'm Detective Joanna Locke, Berkshire Police. I'd like to speak to an editor, please.
One moment, please. Hello, Detective Locke? This is Abby Wilson. I'm a senior editor. What can I do for you?
Does a man named Michael Clark work for you?
Yes, he does.
OK， 係即係記者。
When was the last time you heard from him?
Oh, it's been at least 7
8
or 8
月
months.
前
That's not
OK。
unusual.
Do you remember what the last case he investigated was?
It was a murder case. The victim was a millionaire named James Miller. He was called the Frozen Fish King of Gloucester, Massachusetts. His body turned up in one of his nets. Or, rather, most of it did.
然之後睇佢寫過嚟係咩先
Mr. Clark write?
Mr. Clark is an investigative reporter. Mostly crime stories, to tell you the truth.
OK， 犯罪類型較多。
Macabre stuff some of the time. Is there a problem? Or a story?
然之後睇呢個啦。
Yes, Michael Clark is what we call a stringer. He works as a freelancer, comes up with a story we can use, we pay him, and we don't hear from him again for several months.
Ah, well,
Thank
thank you, Ms. Wilson. You've been a great help to me.
Pleasure. I hope he's not in trouble. He can be a little pushy, but he's a good guy overall. So what's he working on now, Detective? Are you sitting on a story?
Thanks again.
開唔開到？係喎，嗰個係咪有約嚟聽嗰個咩啦？我哋翻去嗰個錄嗰邊，跟住錄個錄係。我記得有嚿83，但係我哋而家只去繼續落去。要去。
The right combination.
竟然唔啱，唔係8392咩？
No, that didn't work. Damn, that isn't it. No, that didn't work. That isn't the right combination.
將呢個羅接翻呢8392，所以係238。
Damn, that isn't it.
都唔啱，究竟係邊個位錯 ？Hello， 我衰死咗。地堡黑咗個話，係一碌頭啊！哦，392。佢嗰度寫咗83個，見到好似係。
Yes, I knew I could do it. I can always use safe cracking as a career move.
睇先啦。 而家就開咗呢個門啦，究竟入邊有啲咩咧？
There. Now let's see what secrets you're hiding. What the hell is that gas can doing here?
冇聲，因為而家佢冇過夜啊，佢而家係純粹係開緊鎖嘅啦，而家佢梗係冇聲嘅，爸爸。你雖然而家嘗試，佢唔單止一個嘅，啱啱翻嚟，我哋而家係玩緊第5章。
This bunker looks like it's as old as the cabin. Everything is falling apart.
係嘅，有聲啦。問題呢個要點？我沖完涼，都冇晒啦，媽媽。咋光咁夜先？睇下先啊。
This blueprint. It looks like the bomb in the
呢個
cabin.
係
The
偵察嗱
kidnapper built the
嗰個
bomb here.
地方啦。
This blueprint. The kid. This blue. This blue kid.
因為下一步係中間。中間位間中間位咁樣兜搖翻上嚟，變成最出邊嗰條。呢個啱。OK。又開。好似係唔明。你呢度係出邊最落去。打得着。
Let there be light.
然之後就開呢個防爆門啦。
Perfect, it works. February 24th.
Okay.
The day of the kidnapping. They knew about the party and everything. Could use a new light bulb.
Now 而家就係好安靜咁去。我哋而家重新解過先。第一個係要順向啦。係啦，第一個5。第二個係1。第三個係咩？7。17。
I knew I could do
13
it.
搞掂。
I can always use safe cracking as a career move. It's Daisy's hair clip, the same as the picture I saw at the Armstrong house.
係有支筆。
An expensive looking pen with the initials JM?
支筆係寫
What's its
JM。
story?
有呢度一沓沓嘅
That
美
looks like a
金。
hair caught in the band around the money. Forensics will tell me for sure, but that doesn't look like Daisy's color. Please get locked up again until forensics get here.
嚇死以為有。
The cap's been damaged, and some gasoline has leaked out. I'll secure the bunker for 6. Progress at last. I don't need to talk to the suspect right now. I don't need to talk to the suspect. I don't need to talk to the suspect right now.
咁做咩未做？進一步了解個戲。
The gas can I found in the bunker would match this outline perfectly.
I
don't need to talk to the suspect right now.
你有咩問題啊，小姐？你要問嗰個，我哋要揾多2個先，我哋就開。俾佢一車。
The glove compartment is closed.
阿媽做乜笑啊？佢真係有問題啊嘛！你諗下，佢係咁，但我而家死都唔同佢傾啊！
Car keys in the sun visor, a classic hiding place, at least on TV.
開鎖嚟，玩到燥底，啊哈哈！ 冇錯啊。呢個先啦 ，DM OK 呢邊佢嘅 ID 卡。
Clerk's driver's license seems to be in order.
係直接攞到佢嘅駕駛執照，非常好，非常好。睇下先啦。
The vehicle registration is not in the name of Michael Clark or a rental company.
呢個就係個疑點啦。
Okay, time for forensics to attack that bunker. And Clark? He's too sure of himself. I need to get him into an interrogation room and find out what really makes him tick.
然後而家應該送佢翻去就完㗎啦。早晨啊，媽媽準備收台啦呢邊。
Somebody locked up in a car like this, you know. You wouldn't do it if I was a dog.
我呢邊準備收台啦，去埋警局就收台啦。係。
I have the right to make a phone call, Detective.
Yeah, that's safe.
Whatever your name is.
That phone is an outside line.
Hey.
Hello, boss. It's Michael Clark. I'm still on the Armstrong kidnap, but there's a small problem. I got caught being someplace I shouldn't be. I'm at the police station. No, I'm not under arrest. Just questioning. Fire me.
Why?
The station's integrity? You're kidding me, right? If you think I've screwed up that badly, then fire me. Got that? Fire me. Yes, do it.
要死！打個電話我而家係無語有
I think I got my point across. What happens now?
Go ahead. Then we'll have a chat.
係咁呢啲應該可以 save 啦。咁我哋而家就係綁架案調查啦，玩到今日呢個我就到呢度為。咁今日呢個直播就到呢度為止啦，然後晏啲啦，11點嗰陣啦，媽媽佢會開台畫畫嘅，咁有興趣觀眾係可以去嗰度睇啦。然後睇下先啦，星期日就未知會唔會開到話雜談咧。如果開到都好，都係10點打後噶啦，咁就到時開到過去同大家講翻聲啦。咁然後同翻各位觀眾講翻啲辛苦晒先啦，咁就辛苦晒高度陳夢仔，辛苦晒媽媽，辛苦晒嫲嫲，之後辛苦晒 Java， 辛苦晒而家遲到開緊台嘅內套啊，然之後辛苦晒 Everly， 辛苦晒肥狗先生，Yuhi， 多謝高度陳夢仔會 Yuhi 啦，然後辛苦晒 Hannah。之後辛苦晒 Futalu， 辛苦晒 Zinny， 辛苦晒 Simon 啊，媽媽係啊，媽媽，咁然後亦都辛苦晒一啲睇緊台但唔得閒留言或者唔夠膽留言嘅各位觀眾啦。咁今日直播到呢度啦，咁就希望到時候見到大家啦，拜拜啦。拜拜啦，拜拜啦。